You have entered the Chronic's rabbit hole, an army. Welcome to or welcome back to the channel. My name is Kyle, aka Chronic.
And I'm Alanna, aka Thumbnail Lady.
And we are so excited to get back to the Rise of Bangtan docu-series. We are on chapter 3. We now have a house of cards that we hope is not going to tumble down, but we hope you have a good time with us during that time.
Which time, honey?
Friends, thank you so much for choosing to come back. We want to thank you so much for the support on the Magic Shop BTS reaction. That was an incredible song, and all the support so far through this Rise of Bangtan docuseries reactions. On the last one, you let us know in the comments that we kind of missed it, that it was the whole time a prank on Jungkook at the end, where there was a little bit where we're like, oh my god, like that was intense, but you guys at least let us know, because the army is so good at protecting to make sure the right story goes forward, because that's why you picked this one. So we'll make sure that we're trying to have a good time and just paying attention to these things.
We won't look away.
And we'll try not to look away, but I'm sorry, it's hard not to look away when you got this gorgeous thing right beside you.
I'm shy.
So you know it's true. She didn't deny it. Let's go. Love you all. Hey, honey. Oh, the captions are on.
The following content is pulled from various sources. To tell the story to the best of our ability, we do not own the rights to any of the following content.
대박!
Awesome.
2013년 8월 25일.
Oh, he is hype.
아따 톤 한 단계 업그레이드 됐고 안경을 처음으로 벗고 로그를 찍는다.
Ooh, without the glasses.
my glasses.
아무튼 나는 여태 방금 전까지 이제 앨범 작업이 드디어 끝났어.
Nice. Oh, he's pumped.
랩몬스터라는 이름을 정말 바보가 지은 게 아니라는 걸 증명해드리고 싶다.
Not just a stupid label.
오케이? 좋아.
That makes sense. I like that.
와이. 예.
I really respect that, because for me, EnterTheCronic for me felt sometimes like a stupid label if you know the history of where it came from. But now I think it has some worth because of at least what you're putting behind it.
Same with me. Like, I just said that I was Thumbnail Lady instead of Wifey at the beginning of this video, because Thumbnail Lady was kind of what I started as with the channel, because that's how I started with the channel, was just making the thumbnails, and then made like little guest appearances, and now I'm here all the time, right? So it's like how things progress. So you want to prove that you're more than just the label that you have. I'm more than Thumbnail Lady, but I still am Thumbnail Lady because I still make the thumbnails. I still do some of that backdoor work, you know. So it's, but you want to be more than that, and so I like what he said there.
Give the correct hype for that.
Give the correct hype. Well, I just got with with the label. We're doing the next thing. I get to show what I'm about. I get to prove that I'm more than just the rap monster label. That I actually am this and can surpass it. So I'm really excited. This is awesome. So much hype.
All right, we're okay.
I like that click and wave.
He gives so much good energy right off the bat.
He does.
Ooh. What is this? Ooh, BTS. Jimin. Oh, come on, give me more.
안녕하세요, BJ.
I was getting into that. I wanted to know what was going to happen.
I think that is the song called No, and that looks really good.
Yeah, it does. We'll have to.
No.
No.
How's the cards, y'all?
안녕하세요, VJ 방탄특공대 MC
Hi,
진입니다.
Jin.
2013년 가요계에 혜성같이 등장한 방탄소년단. 훈훈한 외모와 넘치는 카리스마로
Good
많은
looks and
분들의 사랑을
charisma.
받았는데요. 함께 보실까요?
Let's take a look. What an MC.
He is a good MC.
네. 안녕하세요. 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 출근 소감을 얘기해 주실래요?
Any amount of time is what was that again? Any debut after falling released by the artist is called a comeback. That makes sense. Comeback time.
Throws the mic. It's like, oh.
씨 오늘 처음이시라고요?
I love their brotherly love.
연습했습니다. Return to the classics.
Oh.
Oh, you just want to be a part of it. The practice and the practice and the practice. Oh!
Wow.
떨려가지고 긴장도 떨려서
Smart.
Yeah.
It's true though.
저희가 이번에 5Are You Late To라는 앨범으로
That's a good
저희가
rule.
또 타이틀곡 에노라는 노래로 컴백을 했는데요. 컴백을 했습니다. 저희 에노 한번 들어보시고 죄송합니다. 다시 할게요.
오늘 정말 쟁쟁하신 분들이
It's me doing the intro.
굉장히 긴장이 됩니다. 원래 대기실에 딱 가는데
텅텅 비었어요.
신인 대기실이 텅텅 비었더라고요.
오늘 그렇게 되더라고요.
그렇죠. 저희도 언젠가
If a new idol is successful enough to have a comeback, they must continue to do well to avoid disbandment due to lack of funds. Wow, okay. We'll work hard. And you let us also know that will work hard is actually more like a Korean statement that they say just in their culture.
Oh, that's really cool.
In general, and that's just like their hardworking and respect kind of behind what they do for each other and everyone.
That's
right?
awesome. That's a really good like cultural moral to have.
Absolutely is.
솔직히
So that is their house of cards, like having no room for error.
No room for
essentially.
error.
That really is the instability that the house of cards is referring to, right?
Yeah.
매우 긴장된다. 첫 번째 앨범 때보다 더 멋있는 모습을 보여드려야 된다고 생각되기도
We need to be a lot
하니까
cooler.
되게 좀 약간은 부담감이
That's tough. Always cooler.
아,
Yeah.
좀 더
Yeah.
준비를 하고 나가고 싶다는 생각도
Not
조금
prepared
있고.
enough.
Imposter syndrome.
Love Jimmy.
모니터 보니까 어때요? 잘 된 것 같아요?
지금 제 표정이 너무 안 좋구나.
I don't like my expression, eh? Nice.
Facial expression.
어떻게요? 더 파워풀하게?
Self-critical. More power. More pizzazz.
기술자는 소년들 방탄소년단입니다. 에노.
오.
힙합 아이돌 방탄소년단이 더 강력해진 모습으로 돌아왔습니다. 강렬한 퍼포먼스와 보다 강력해진 카리스마로 돌아온 기대해준 방탄소년단 여러분들 모셨습니다. 데뷔한 지 4개월 만에 정말 엄청나게 팬덤이 생겼어요.
You see so happy there? Yeah, we are growing.
abbreviation of no offense.
No
사람들에게
offense.
행복한
I love
very
it.
cool.
더 듣기 전에
No,
행복을 찾아라.
no offense.
이렇게 묻고 있는 그런 앨범이고요.
I love that their song is NO or no offense or no.
Yep.
Because saying no to someone is offensive in many ways because you're either not agreeing or you're choosing something else.
Yeah, and when you got all this authority thing that they're trying to break, it's more the mold of what
Yeah.
they think people want them to be. Well, they're trying to create their own path here.
Absolutely.
So it's no offense. I'm just gonna keep being bulletproof.
I'm gonna exactly no offense. I'm gonna keep being bulletproof. This is where we're going. This is how we're going, and that may be your mold, but I don't fit in it.
Yeah.
No offense. I love it.
So
Love
inspiring.
it.
And just so good. I love every single song we hear. We want to go check.
Yeah.
And you let us know also in the comments that every chapter name, House of Cards included, is a song title as well.
Very cool. Very cool.
네, 더 듣기 전에 행복을 찾아라. 이렇게 묻고 있는 그런 앨범이고요.
Climb up top of your friends
In
to
Korea,
make
the
it.
university you attend is regarded by the society as one of the most important factors for determining your success in life. The College Scholastic Ability Test, also called 수능, is the test that dictates which university students would attend.
It's like the SATs.
Students literally spend their whole lives preparing for this test.
저 때도 그랬고 지금도 그렇고 우리 학생들은 공부밖에 할 줄 몰라요.
These students study hard. On average, they'll do 15 hours a day.
Are you serious?
When school ends
It's
at 4
insane.
o'clock, it's not time to go home. The next shift starts, and most will go on to cram schools.
Cram schools.
For those who don't succeed, there's a tragic cost.
South Korea has exceptionally high suicide rate. Suicide is the fourth most common cause of death in South Korea. In the age range of 10 to 19 years old, South Korea has the highest suicide rate in the world.
I was just about to say, isn't that like child abuse doing that long? I know for me, and I was working really long shifts. Anytime I went past 14 hours when I was driving, it was illegal. I literally could get taken like a fine if I got caught working that long.
In Canada, it's actually against the law.
That's what
It's 100% against the law to
15
do
hours is
15
going
hours.
way too hard.
Whether you're working or doing a driving job or studying or anything like that, like you will get pulled over by the police if you're seen driving more than 15 hours. If you've been doing more work, you need to actually, like, if you were playing a ton of sports and then had to do anything before going, like, drive or anything like that, you'll get pulled over if you've been awake for more than, and doing something intense like studying. And like you said, child abuse, the ministry would be called instantly.
Yeah, but you have to think that it's so sad to know the suicide rate is the highest in the world there, and that is the contrast that we at least felt initially in the gut. So it's hard to see that.
Yeah, and like it's also, and it's weirdly admirable that the kids are willing to do that, but that's also
I think
so
it's the detrimental cost that they're talking about if you don't
exactly
do it.
exactly. It's like it's admirable that you want to study that hard because we have to fight our kids to try and get them to study, but at the same time, that is so detrimental to your health, to your mental state, to like your friendships, your everything, your creativity, and I think that's what RM and BTS are really focusing on. It's like all these parents, all these teachers, everyone just wants us to become studying robots, to just study, to pass this test, to follow through, to get the good job and live the dream that we're all told to do. But now we've all stifled all of our creativity and now nothing can become new anymore. And like we have to stomp on our friends just to get
climb
there,
them up
to
in that
climb them
pyramid
up.
that they showed there. They're so good at bringing out all these universal thoughts. That's even though it's Korean culture they're putting out, it's universal thoughts that are helping unite everyone together.
Absolutely. It also makes me think how hard their tests are to have to study that much, because like if you look at our tests over here, I never studied. I just went, got the A's and left because it's easy. It's not.
For sure.
Yeah.
Of 10 to 19 years old, South Korea has the highest suicide rate in the world.
Mental health is a joke here in Korea.
There's a lack of counseling for kids in South Korea. Tragically, some see suicide as the only option.
That's tough.
Goosebumps.
Oh! Damn, honey! Wow. Say no! Woo! Oh! Say no!
한국은 주변 사람들이 열심히 하니까 자기도 아 옆에 사람만큼 열심히 해야겠다 이런 생각이 많이 드는 것 같아요.
Yeah, a lot of pressure. Everyone putting in the work.
라고 하는데 미치겠습니다.
But I'm going crazy.
솔직히 말해서 저는 사실일까? 허상은 아닐까? 우리가 허상을 만들어 놓고 그냥 거기에 달라드는 거 아닐까?
Wow. You've worked hard.
오늘 축하할 일이 한 가지 더 있습니다, 여러분. 자, 무엇일까요?
제 생일입니다.
생일 축하!
It's Ramaster's birthday!
생일 축하합니다.
Yeah, look at him go.
Love that.
감사합니다. 감사합니다. 저희 소원에
Wait.
신상을 꼭.
His energy is so great in Canada. I could probably count on fingers on my hand the amount of times I've seen someone dance when it was their turn for the happy birthday. You know, if you're
Yeah.
singing it for you, have
I've
you ever
actually-
danced?
I've danced.
There you go. He might have been one of the ones, but at least in my
But
mind, you
not
never
recently.
see someone embrace it the way that he just did there.
Yeah, I was actually just thinking about that. I'm like,
Cool.
I don't even know anyone who's actually danced. I maybe done like a little shimmy, but
But
that's
not that.
but
Like,
not like
yeah,
that.
take it in.
And like I've danced, but it's been like but since my 20s,
right.
right? So like
And that's where they are
that's
in here,
where
though.
but the like
Fire.
that energy, fire,
Yeah.
literally.
Okay.
감사합니다. 저희 소원에 신상을 꼭 탔으면 좋겠습니다. 신인상 꼭 탔으면 좋겠고요.
Wait, oh.
저희 소원에 신상을
When
꼭
the
탔으면
best new
좋겠습니다.
artists are where they're trying. Here we
신인상
go.
꼭 탔으면
Stop hitting
좋겠고요.
him.
좀
He's
해주세요.
not excited.
Now hit him.
컴백. 저희가 컴백으로 돌아왔죠.
이제 첫 진짜 이제 컴백을 했는데
First comeback.
뭔가 요번 앨범에서 정말 더 한번 빵
Cheers
터뜨려서
to that, honey.
이제 본격적으로 방탄소년단을 알릴 수 있었으면 참 좋겠다.
그렇다.
네.
긴장을
We're
너무
trying to
많이
get to
해서
know you.
조금 실수를
Made a few
했었다.
mistakes.
조금 아니다. 비가 많이 틀렸다.
아니다.
He made a.
아니다.
Not true. I didn't.
좀 이렇게 혼났었는데 되게
Scolded a lot, eh? It was intimidating.
그래도 사원 녹화 때는 정말 팬분들
Mighty
엄청난
Army.
아비분들
정말 대단한 것 같다.
엄청난 아비분들이 많은 응원을 해주셔서 정말
일단 음원도 안 나왔는데
음원도 공개가 안 됐는데
사원 녹화를 할 때 갑자기
Everybody say no 하는데 다 no를
외치니까
노를 외치니까 신기했어.
Amazing.
그렇습니다.
열심히 하겠다. 그래 제이홉
B의
로그
끝.
Well done.
Wow.
J-Hope's really good MC.
Very good MC.
Because I think that's what he sometimes says all the time with one of his catchphrases when he's like on a talk show. It's like, hi, I am J-Hope. I am your... He has this catchphrase where I think he even says he's like one of the good, best MCs. He just has that amazing presence.
He does. He really does.
9월 20일
I can hear a kid
무슨
going.
날인지 아시나요?
추석입니다. 추석인가요?
네, 추석입니다.
Chuseok literally translates to Autumn Eve. It is a 3-day harvest festival held on the autumn equinox in Korea.
아,
100일? 에이 설마 100일이네.
정말 어색한 리액션 정말 감사하고 죄송합니다. 저희 방탄소년단이 데뷔한 지
100 days only. Wow.
Wow.
제가
Another cake.
Okay, and they're even saying here like 100 is a big deal because a lot of K-pop idol groups don't even make it past 100 day.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
제가 저희가 이제 데뷔한 지 정확하게 100일이 됐는데요. 정말 그 100일 동안 항상 옆에서 함께 해주신 아미
Because of the army again.
저희가 존재하는 게 아닌가.
Every time.
너무너무 감사드리고요. 앞으로 100일, 1000일, 만일, 10만일 동안 함께해요.
Let's stay together.
하지만 방탄소년단이
Thousands of days
진격하려면
more.
어떨까?
Nice. Oh, Bangtan Burger. Nice. Hitting home runs. Oh. God, they have fun. Yeah. Oh. They do it all, don't they?
They do.
Oh, you could just join along with their songs on a first listen. That's so impressive! Oh my god!
Nice.
Can't feel me like this. You look great. Ooh! Golden Magnet.
최근에 정말 그 생각을 많이 하는데
Nice.
사람이 왜 사고가 다칠까요?
하고 싶은 게 뭐예요?
네?
하고 싶은 게 뭐예요? 저는 언더그라운드와 메이저의 가교가 되고
The
싶어요.
underground and major. Yep.
그 이유가 저도 대구에서 음악을 할 때 굉장히 힘들었었고 매일 저녁 굶고 잠기 안
Starving every
자고
night. Yeah.
다 그래요. 그걸 바꾸고 싶었어요. 그걸 바꾸고 싶었다. 뭘로? 제가 가교가 되어서
Frustrated audience
아이돌 해가지고 그걸 바꿀 수
by
있다고
becoming an
생각했어요.
idol.
The way we refer to stars.
Interesting approach. That's like beyond jealousy there, and like I think that's so cool because he's like trying to say I'm trying to bring the underground to the mainstream, and like sure I really am in my heart and soul starting in the underground, but like I'm tired of living off the scrapes, and like I want to succeed and give some generational wealth for my family and friends
Yeah,
too.
exactly.
So like if this is the way to do it because you are that good for this band, then go ahead and do it, and you could just see them trying to say, "Oh, you didn't do it. You sold out." They just
Or you didn't do it my way. You didn't do it the way that I believe you should have done.
Yeah.
But if that's the way they're going to look at it, what is it? There's like 4,000 different record labels in South Korea.
Yeah.
So what? There's 4,000 different
Opinions.
ways, and there's 4,000 different opinions.
Yeah.
You know what I say? Opinions are like assholes. Everyone has one.
아이돌 해가지고 그걸 바꿀 수 있다고 생각했어요.
The way we refer to stars singing on the stage or dancing on the stage when Korean is that we don't call them stars or artists. The common way we call them are idols. And
It helps you idolize them for
actually
sure.
expect them to be this perfect idol
Yeah.
that's always smiling, always very
That's tough.
perfect, and don't have any mistakes in their personalities,
Yeah.
or they always look pretty even without any makeup on.
That's actually why I didn't get into BTS and why I wouldn't listen to BTS. It was too perfect.
It was too perfect.
It was
for you.
too perfect for me, so I wouldn't listen to it
The
because
standard was too high.
yeah, so I didn't want to be disappointed. I didn't
That's
know
fair.
what to get into. I actually don't like Bruno Mars at all, and a lot of the BTS songs I heard I thought were Bruno Mars, so
Yeah.
it was too perfect, and I had a misconception, and those two things built together. I
They
was
put a wall up for
I
you.
put a big wall up, being like, I don't know if I want to get into BTS.
The army made sure that wall was down for you.
Yeah, they sure did, and like the army, Ashley's gonna keep going. Like even if she found out about when she found out about the channel, she
Ashley,
was-
your friend, right?
Yeah, my friend
Yeah.
Ashley. She was like, "Oh, you have this reaction channel. You should listen to BTS."
Because again,
So,
just so healing.
The army is always there to be like, "Hey, no, you actually need this."
And it comes to you at the time you need it, and we
Exactly.
needed it. That is
needed
for
it.
sure. Thank you, y'all.
We expect someone to be like spotless.
우리나라
No
아이들도 너무
blemishes.
잘하는데 노래를 못한다. 노래 잘하고요. 춤 세계에서 제일 잘 춘다고요. 근데
Best in the
심지어
world
노래
dancing.
잘하고 춤 잘 추는데 얼굴까지 예쁘고 몸매도 좋은데 연기도 되는 친구가 한 팀에 5명이면 5명이 다 그래.
아이돌이 무슨 뜻이에요? 우상이죠.
An icon.
아이돌은 사전적으로 우상인데 아이돌이라는 것은 우리나라에서는 이제 음악적인 것뿐만 아니라 산업적으로
Industrialized notion.
굉장히 복합적인 개념이잖아요. 그래서 어떤 사람들은
That's what you want it to be.
존재들이
How can hip hop and idols go together?
뭐 어울릴 수 있냐? 힙합은 사실 또 어떻게 보면 좀 남성적이고
Of a manly and macho culture. That's fair.
올라갔을 때 뭐 이제 분장을 한다, 또 메이크업을 하는 거에 대한 어떤 힙합과 충돌되는 부분이 있을 것 같은데.
그런 게 아니라 여자.
Jeez.
이보자는 게 여자냐.
Doesn't being
그렇게
wow.
느끼신다면 뭐 그렇게 느끼실 수도 있을 것 같아요.
Well said, RM.
Yeah.
You can feel like that. That's just because y'all don't know what stage performance is then. Every single
Absolutely.
person in musical theater, when I was growing up, had to put on makeup in front of the lights and all that
Yeah.
because it just helped with the shadow and just like in case you
If
did
putting
blush or
on
anything.
makeup is what makes you a girl, that is such
Pretty sad.
that's a really, really sad stereotype.
Don't look into history, then you'll be
Don't
proven wrong.
don't look into history. And it's so crazy because like that's such a like you already called it out, like the jealousy, and that is like a jealousy statement there as
got that
well.
right.
It's like, oh, you're just putting on makeup. Isn't that a contradiction to hip hop? No, it's just making him a girl.
But I'm manly.
But it's manly hip hop. Like, no, actually, it's a dance style. You have performance makeup. You have to make sure your different features are going to be able to be seen by the 10,000th person in the back row.
Absolutely.
Right? So, like, if you're sitting there mad about this, then maybe you are one of the 7 million that didn't make it to be one of the 7.
Very
Because
true.
7 million tried out, only 7 made it. That's going to breed a lot of jealousy. That's going to breed a lot of resentment.
Mhm.
So I love that this episode is called House of Cards, because that one interaction really shows how the House of Cards falls, but maybe not in the way we originally thought it was going to.
Yeah, we hope it doesn't fall because it doesn't clearly.
It doesn't,
obviously. But and I love it doesn't fall if you learn to respond the way RM did. That can be your
Exactly.
opinion, man. You don't even need to say anything else
Yeah.
other than that. I respect your opinion.
Yeah, I
How many
respect your
times I've
opinion.
seen that? That's a great answer if you don't want to go somewhere with it.
Exactly.
띵동.
Ooh, fan letters.
띵동. 정신 부탁드립니다. 감사합니다.
Fan
That
letters
is
have a
so
rap.
cool. Ding dong. What a good gen, man.
편지 왔습니다.
아웃터 이런 거 얼마?
He goes back to sleep.
Smart. Take your
Smart.
rest while you
He's like, I'm
can.
resting.
편지 왔습니다.
아 감사합니다.
Always taking care of his boys.
Yeah.
Always giving love and hugs.
Should I read my own?
So cute.
최근에 편지를 많이 읽으면서 느낀 건데, 편지에 항상 고맙고 미안하다는 말을 써주시는 분들이
And that they're sorry.
계신데, 저도 그런 편지를 읽을 때마다 굉장히 가슴 뭉클해지고 고맙고 또 저도 미안해집니다.
The wise gen.
감사합니다.
정말 내가 아티스트인지 아이돌인지
Either an artist or an
나
idol.
스스로는
Or both.
아이돌의 형태를 띈 아티스트라고 생각을 많이 했었는데 사람들의 인식은 제각기 다른 거니까. 그리고 내가 앞으로 보여줄 아티스트적인 면모가
Okay.
더 많다고 생각을 하고
They got a lot more to offer.
정말 산 넘어 산이라는 말이 딱 맞는 게
Mountain over
Mountain
mountain.
over mountain.
데뷔하면 모든 게 다 잘 되고 뭔가 괜찮을 것 같았는데 정말 또 더 큰 세상을 보니까 더 큰 고민을 하게 되고
Yeah, more troubles as the bigger you get. That's for sure.
복잡하고 정말 혼란스럽지만 이런 마음들을 좀 음악에 담아낼 수 있어야 그게 내 몫이라고 생각한다. 그걸 음악에 녹여내고 더 승화시켜서 더 진정성 있고 더 좋은 음악을 들려드리고 싶은 마음이다. 아무튼 요즘 그래도 열심히 잘 하고 있으니까 랩몬스터 누나들이 힘냈으면 좋겠다. 잘하고 있다고 믿을 것이고 잘 해낼 것이다.
Mind over matter for this man. Don't think about it too much, but keep fighting.
그대로 읽을 겁니다. 그대로.
So Bangtan wrote letters addressed to their fandom army to express their honest thoughts and express their gratitude.
Very cool.
Very excited for this one.
Oh
eh?
man.
Here we go. Don't cry.
조명도 살짝 어둡게. 네.
이거 뭐지? 인간극장 아닌데요?
사실 정말 믿기지가 않습니다. 춤이 너무 좋아 공부도 안 하고 새벽에 매일 나가 새벽 연습하고
Jeez, yeah.
고생한 끝에 서울로 올라갈 때 그래도 그 누구보다 좋아하셨던 부모님,
Proud parents.
전 아버지의 그 모습이.
여러분은 모르시겠지만 연습생 때는 정말로 데뷔를 할 수 있을지도 몰랐습니다. 정말로 울기도 하고 지치기도 하면서 포기하고 싶다는 생각을 많이 했었습니다. 사실 예전은 즐겁다고 생각한 적은 많이 없었던 것 같아요. 그리고 지금까지 열심히 활동하면 제게 작지만 되게 큰 목표가 하나 생겼습니다. 정말 제 목소리로 여러분들의 마음을 감동시킬 수 있는 그런 가수가 되고 싶고 또 정말 떳떳하게 자랑스럽게 부끄럽지 않게 나는 방탄소년단의 팬이다 라고 말할 수 있도록 정말 멋진 가수가 되겠다고 다짐했습니다. 참 이렇게
I'm a fan of Bangtan Soyeondan without being embarrassed. Like, could you imagine having that type of a doubt? Because I'm really happy he said that because I had lost something I wanted to say before that really powerful moment for me. Bang was talking about even he could say their voice had a lot of places to go still, but their dancing was number one right off the bat.
Yes.
They are the best type of dancing, and you could see how much they're practicing and how much that was part of the main focus, but then how much they actually want to inspire people through their voice. It's really inspiring for me.
It's extremely inspiring for me, and like I love what he's saying too. Like he wants to be able to put out music with Bangtan BTS, and he wants to put out music that that everyone can listen to without feeling embarrassed to say that that they like that band. And there are so many bands out there that I hate to say it that you kind of listen to as a guilty pleasure, but BTS is not one of them. BTS is a band you want to share with everyone. And earlier in this reaction, there was the lady who was talking about idols in South Korea and how they have to be perfect. They have to be literal images of perfection to be when you're being classified as an idol.
Absolutely.
And so this moment and to maintain it. So this moment right here is something that sets the members of BTS apart from every other idol because they allowed themselves to show their imperfections.
Very true.
This is a moment.
And they got away with it.
And they got away with it, quote, exactly.
Yeah.
So, like, this is where not only they wrote the letters to the fans.
Yep.
They are showing their imperfections. They're talking about their flaws. They're crying openly. Those are not things that an idol of perfection and that godliness standard that is expected of them would do. So they're going outside the mold again. They're saying no. They're saying no offense, but no, we love our army and we need to make sure they know how much we love them, because I didn't even know if I could continue with this because I cried every day and thought that I was going to give up. Said, I believe that was Jimin who was saying that.
Yeah, Jimin was, yeah.
And so like to be able to show that
vulnerable side.
Vulnerability.
Yeah.
That is what makes them so relatable to everyone, and says, no, I'm still human. I'm just here. I'm still human, but I'm trying my best and I'm working hard. And that is, I admire that immensely.
Yeah, their fandom really does motivate them and keeps them going every day.
라고 말할 수 있도록 정말 멋진 가수가 되겠다고 다짐했습니다. 참 이렇게 고마운 존재인데 저희에게 미안하다고 할 때는 저는 마음이 참 아픕니다. 우리 서로 고마워하는 사이가 되었으면 좋겠어요.
저는 여러분을 실망시키는 일이 세상에서 가장 두렵습니다. 항상 말해왔듯이 여러분이 없으면 저도 없으니까요. 아미들, 내가 꿈을 이루면 나는 또 누군가의 꿈이 된다고 합니다.
The dream of another.
여러분 모두의 꿈이고 싶어요.
Want to become your
그게
dream.
저의 역할인 것 같습니다.
아직 모르는 게 많고 서툴고 어벙대지만 점점 나아지는 모습으로 아미 여러분들이 자랑스러워하는 방탄소년단이 되고 싶습니다.
바쁜 스케줄 덕분에 몸은 지쳐도 저희를 응원해주시는 아미분들을 만날 때마다 힘이 됩니다. 아미 여러분들을 만나고 항상 웃고 긍정적인 사람으로 바뀌게 된 것 같아 고마운 마음을 전달하고 싶네요.
아미 여러분, 언제나 저희 옆에 성장하는 모습을 지켜봐 주셨으면 좋겠습니다. 늘 사랑합니다, 고맙습니다라고 표현을 하려고는 하는데 그게 굉장히 어렵습니다. 사랑합니다.
제가 이런 여기 있으면서 제가 정말 어떤 사람인지 또 어떤 사람이 되어야 하는지 정말 많이 깨닫는 것 같고요. 항상 저희한테 고마운 존재입니다. 또 진짜 더 열심히 할게요. 정말 감사합니다. 저희는 지금까지 방탄소년단이었습니다. 둘, 셋! 감사합니다.
감사합니다. 나가기 싫다.
We love Army too, y'all.
Yeah, we do.
2014년 12월 4일.
I want to ask you real quick before jumping into Jin's diary here. What about what RM was saying about becoming your dream really like convicted you there?
So it's like when you, so what
It's
he
beautiful.
says, it's beautiful. What he says when you complete a dream, it becomes the dream of someone else. Is that really is human nature.
It sure
And
is.
he
Yeah.
explained it so poetically and beautifully because like as parents, we have our dreams. Like our dream was, you know, with the YouTube channel. But if you take that into a broader standpoint, that's a dream of success and doing something that you believe in. That's a dream of chasing your dreams.
Yep.
So the dream of chasing your dreams and succeeding in them becomes the dream of your children.
Absolutely.
And that becomes the dream of their children.
It's how we keep inspiring.
But it's only becomes that dream if you complete your dream, because you have to be a good role model. You have to be a positive influence. If you strive for a dream that you never achieve, then that dream will not be able to be passed on, because why would somebody want to suffer for something that they can never achieve?
Absolutely. Yeah.
So that's why that hit me so deeply, is it's like, you're right. It's only the dreams that are succeeded that'll become the dreams of someone else.
Yeah, I've never heard that phrase either, and I'm sure that's like a proverb from maybe something, or is that RM's Proverbs?
That might
Because
just be Proverbs of RM.
That's like a book I want to read. Just
Yeah.
Proverbs from RM.
Oh man.
Wow, one of the best leaders I've ever seen.
Absolutely.
지내일지. 오늘은
We don't got the tissues
내
this time.
생일이다. 새로운 가족들, 우리
My new
방탄이들과
family.
생일을 보냈는데 이 먹거들 어떻게 연습실에 딱 들어오자마자 케이크로 생일 축하한다고 이렇게 케이크를
Throw the cake on him.
우리 팬분들이 많은 편지와 또 메시지들을
와우.
보내주셨는데 정말
Christmas
이렇게
time.
많이 사랑받아도 될까 싶을 정도로 많이
Aww.
축하해 주시고 또 태어나줘서 고맙다는 말을 많이 해주셨는데
What if you deserve this much love?
그냥 감사합니다. 꼭 정말 더 많이 노력을 해서 절대로 실망시키지 않는
I don't think they've disappointed
맏형,
yet.
방탄의
와우.
맏형 진이 될 테니까 더 지켜봐 주셨으면 좋겠다.
Keep on praying for these boys.
Yeah.
How's the
Why?
waterproof makeup doing for you, honey?
I think the makeup's doing great. I don't think
It
it's
is.
running.
Yeah, you're
it's
doing
good.
great.
Why am I such a crybaby?
No, this is why we love experiencing this with you as well, because you really are such an empathic person that really gets to feel what they're going through. Even the thought of like, do I deserve this much love, can even bring that emotion out of you. So it's really it helps, I think, us who are watching this experience it at a higher emotional level, and that's the whole point of this too, is we're trying to understand these people, as humans, not just as idols.
I don't know if any of the other idols or have done video vlogs like this either. That would be
I
really
think a
cool
lot
to
of
know. And
I don't know, but they do it very well.
they do it very well. The only reason why I'm bringing it up again is I'm thinking back to what that lady was saying about how idols have to be in absolute perfection, and these video vlogs that they're doing
That's
is
vulnerable
another
times.
another vulnerable time
Yeah.
that
Someone can leak out you shouldn't have said sometimes.
look at all the sighs, you know, the times they look away. Those are all impactful, vulnerable moments that are not perfection. And so that's the other thing that I think sets BTS out, sets them apart from all these other idol groups and artists, is that they're both artists and idols, and they're vulnerable, and they're making human connections, and they're going out of their way to be able to connect with the army at such a high level.
No kidding.
It's hard not to grow intimately connected with them on an emotional level.
Yeah, I'm glad they didn't listen to the stereotypes and they went to show the vulnerability, because things
Yeah.
I have learned over time is just be real and the real things will come to you. And there's more real people in the world than we think.
There really are.
So that they came flocking. Thanks, Army. Oh, some awards? What are they gonna win? K-pop group Beast XO.
네, 정말 뜨거운 감성으로 가득 찬
Some legit people coming down the red.
함께하고 있습니다.
네, 정말 2013년이 저렇게 뜨거웠구나 라는 것을
Dynamic
다시
duo.
한번 느껴볼 수 있었고요.
Wow.
지금
Oh, look at them!
이 순간 벤에서
In the all black.
소년단인가요?
I love it.
2013 데뷔한 아주 탑한 신인이죠. 정말 패기 넘치는 모습으로 레드카펫을 걷고 있습니다.
자, 방탄소년단은 올해 데뷔를 하면서 정말 인기보다는 실력으로 승부를 하면서 다양한 이슈를 나왔는데요. 자, 그리고 방탄소년단의 팀워크가 얼마나 좋은지 알 수 있냐면요. 지금 7명이 쫙 섰는데 키가 다 똑같아요.
They're all the same height.
당연히 못 봤죠. 야, 당연히 못 봤냐? 참가상 모르냐, 참가상?
참가상. The participation trophy.
아, 진짜요?
Oh man.
우리 하기 전에 있다고?
받게 된 멘붕.
Mental breakdown.
모르겠네요. 과연. 진짜 받으면 울 것 같아요.
I'll cry if we don't. I'll have a mental breakdown if we do. I feel that.
2013 멜론 뮤직 어워드 신인상 방탄소년단.
Yes!
방탄소년단.
축하드립니다.
Wow. New artists.
우리
아미분들!
아미 정말 너무너무 감사드리고요. 더 좋은 음악, 더 좋은 무대로 앞으로 더 찾아뵙겠습니다. 감사합니다.
감사합니다. 부모님 사랑한다.
Love you, mom and dad. Oh wow.
VJ 방탄 특공대와 함께한 저희의 이야기 어떠셨나요? 방탄소년단의 새로운 변신 앞으로 더 많이 지켜봐 주시길 바라고 저희 VJ 방탄 특공대 여기서 인사드리겠습니다. 감사합니다.
Thanks, Jin. What a good documentary.
Yeah.
Oh, entrance ceremony?
가서 그것도
Uh-oh.
들어가야 증명하겠습니다.
야, 우린 방탄소년단 힙합하려고 모였다. 남다른 목소리로 대중들의 귀를 녹여마. We sweet like a syrup. 거짓말들은 싫어. 진짜 우리 얘기들로만 가사에 꽉꽉 실어. 랩 넌스터스 가진 전국제 요피지만 한국 여자들은 우리 때문에 가기 싫어질 걸 이미. 그리고 여기서 랩하고 있어. 1위. Yeah.
Oh, bang.
누나 좋아하지?
일단 매력 너무 넘쳐 19살 귀염둥이 보컬 내려놔
서강원부터 경상도 충청도부터 전라도 마라카노 마라카노 서강원부터 경상도
Wow, incredible.
충청도부터 전라도 우리가 와볼다고 전화랑께 우리 먼저 보러 허벌나게.
You know what's so cool about what RM said there too? And what I'm referring to, what RM said, is how if you fulfill your dream, it becomes the dream of other people. I think the friendship they have is a goal and dreams that you wish your friend groups were, to have that ability to go hang with your
Absolutely.
friends, to get the actual release you need from what real friends are supposed to do, but yet they're still so professional and able to push out the best content. That's one of the hardest things to balance, and I think
It really
that's what I
is.
think they've done some of the best. And you notice who they appreciate the most. You even saw V saying after he got the award, "Hey, thanks, mom and dad." Like, they really
Yeah.
respect their
Their
upbringing,
parents.
and they, like, even if they're maybe the upbringing from the like the schools and stuff, they're maybe talking about on we should change that up, and like how idol groups should be. But as the parents, they've always talked really great about their
They
parents and all
have.
that too, you know.
And the thing is they've also had very supportive parents from the sounds of
Absolutely.
it too. And so a lot of their beliefs around like, hey, this way of life that we have is not the way that we want to push forward. That's also starting to that sounds a lot like that is a common thread or feeling that's going through all the generations that are living within South Korea, but then maybe it's not being said so openly in that sense because there's also the like we saw with the ferry tragedy,
Right.
right? And how like it's very much you listen to the authority, you do what it says to do.
Of course.
So it becomes like a almost like a catch-22. You have the belief of, like they said, and like in the song "No, no offense," like, no, I'm not going to do that, I'm going to stand up and go my own way. So that is there in the soul and the heart, but then at the same time it's like, oh, okay, I'll sit here, because
Yeah.
that's also what's been ingrained for so long, like epigenetically. So it's like it really is a battle on top of being just good music.
And I wonder if that first award show though was one of the first awards they were gonna get for their work, because once they were saying like, I'm so nervous for this award,
Yeah.
then when they actually got it, it showed a whole bunch more that they started getting too. So
Yeah.
you could see that in the midst of getting all these awards, and they're still working while this is happening, they're then even trying to make music while practicing and performing. Like, the amount of
Absolutely.
things these people have to juggle on top of facing all the norms that they have to try to beat as well.
Absolutely.
It's just incredible, and I think this documentary is showing how easily it maybe couldn't have gone as well if they were
Yeah.
not as strong character people.
I think in that moment that we saw with the questionnaire, where the interview where the guy was asking, like, he made that comment, it's like, oh, what, you're gonna put on makeup and look like girls?
Yeah.
If RM didn't answer in the way that he had answered, that could have been the end. That could have been one of those breaking moments, because that's an instigating question. That's
Yeah.
what's the word, as an aggressor?
It's an aggressive question. It's a trolling question.
Yeah.
We know how hard it is sometimes on YouTube comments, how one message can turn you down if you're not thinking
Yeah.
correctly as
I
well,
I
right?
had it was so funny because I had a moment where you and I were going through the comments and I was like, oh, they're so great, they're so amazing, this is so amazing. And then all of a sudden I saw one comment and I went,
Yeah.
right? So it's just how that can affect you in a moment. So RM's ability to maintain with his emotional intelligence, answer the question
That's the dream.
correctly. That's the dream.
Yeah.
That's the dream that I think we all have, is
Gotta get more bulletproof, right?
want to be more bulletproof, want to be able to stand your ground, keep calm and carry on, as they say, but in the RM way.
Yeah, Army. So if you guys had a good time, and at the very end of the documentary there, you notice there's a lot of funny moments. There's also bonus and deleted scenes for chapter 3. So if you join our Patreon, you'll be able to check there because people are coming there from the Army and supporting us incredibly. So we wanted to give the Patreon something to have on their own as well. It's a very cheap option to go check it out, but we also have a free trial and you can go check it out there as well. We want to thank you all for the support though here as well on YouTube, and we want to thank you for going through start to finish on this amazing journey. We are now going to chapter 4 next, and we can't wait to do it with all of you. We are now exiting the rabbit hole, folks.
Thank you so much, Army, for being here with us and for directing us to The Rise of Bangtan. This has been such an amazing documentary, and I can't wait to continue it with all of you. Peace and love, Chronicans and Army.
God bless y'all.
Take care, and bye for now.